Hi, Coach. Welcome to JuCoLINK. My name's Kevin Emerson. I'm the founder of JuCoLINK. I've been a head junior college coach for the last 17 years, been coaching for 25, and we've had a big deficit of a website to communicate to college coaches throughout the country, and this is what this website's all about. So as you go here to the baseball, click on baseball. It will bring you to the main baseball site, and if you want to create your free account, you go on here, click here, create your free account, and then you'll have an opportunity to go and see all of the players in California. This is what we're looking for. Once you get in on your dashboard, Coach, you'll be able to come here, and I want to show you the functions of the website. So basically what this has, if you want to see right-handed pitchers in the state of California, you click that button, it'll turn green. Once that button turns green, here are all the right-handed pitchers in the state of California with all their stats as well. If you wanted to see the left-handed pitchers, you'd unclick that, click this, there's all your left-handed pitchers. Let's say you wanted to see all the third basemen in the state of California. Click that. Here we are now, we're on all the third basemen in the state of California. This is your outfield, the center, and or corner. If you wanted to see both of them, you could see them and then scroll through as well. This is the nuts and the bolts of the site. Basically, as you come in here and let's say these are my favorites, I've already rated them my own star system. So as a coach, you have the junior college coach will set a ranking on the player, but then you'll be able to go through and rank these players individually for your criteria through your school. But if we were to look at this Murphy player, this is what his bio looks like. So here's a headshot, here's all his contact information. He has highlights, transcripts, and you can also click to print this if you wanted to show your head coach or just take a look at the stuff. All of his vital information, what his transfer date is, his eligibility, is he a qualifier, yes or no. Also, what is his eligibility? Is he a 3 for 2, 2 for 2, 4-2-4, Division II only. Also, what his batting, if he bats right, bats left, his GPA, so on and so forth. These, if he's financial aid, yes or no. And then his ranking, where he went to high school. Also, these are comments from the coach, and these are all the contact information for the player, including his Twitter and Instagram. This being an inside site of the California Community College Baseball Coaches Association, this is the power of it, is because if you want to see highlights on this player right here, click highlights. The highlights for that player comes right up. Oh, and there's his YouTube highlights. I won't go into it, but you can kind of get the gist of it. As you go back, if you want to see the transcripts, let's say you like his playing ability. Now you want to check out his academic history. You can check this out and check out all of his academic history with his transcripts. That right there, Coach, is probably the biggest power of this. And then you have all the contact information. So if you like the highlights, like the transcripts, now he's a recruitable athlete. You can do whatever ranking you want. Let's say you want to make him a 5-star. It'll update here, and you'll have him set up as a 5-star. And these are favorites. These are guys that you liked that you can kind of just set them up so you can show the head coach or recruiting coordinator. This is a very powerful site. Let's say you're not from California and you wanted to kind of look at you wanted to plan a trip to California. You click this button. All of the California JCs will come up on one site, and you can kind of see where they are in relationship to creating a trip and driving around to the other schools to make sure you can see them and be very efficient with your drives. Another very useful tool is the practice of summer schedules here. If you click that, and now let's say you want to go down to Orange Coast, let's say you want to check them out, now you can hit the print schedules. It'll show all of their on-field practice dates. It'll just show the head coach, his phone number, when he's available, because as JC coaches we do teach classes, therefore the availability is not as open at all. It's very difficult to contact junior college coaches and get a hold of them, so now there's availability, their numbers, their practice dates and times, and this is pretty cool. All their games and scrimmages are listed here, so you can kind of see, including the event, home batting practice, visiting batting practice, and the pitchers. If the coach wants to put in there, he's got 3 pitchers he's going to pitch that day, it'll be here for you to see as well. As the season go on, the coaches will be uploading their rosters as well, and if you do that, you can click that. It'll show all of the rosters that are in the system, and then you will be able to access the roster. Some more powerful tools. Let's say you just wanted to say you were going to go to one school, and you can type in whatever school you're going to go to. You can click that button right there. All of the players from that school will then populate down here. If you want to do height, weight, pitching velocity, if they're a pitcher, bats right, left, you can do many sorting options. Just kind of fill all that stuff in, and then you kind of hit filter results, and all of the information will be filtered in here, and it'll get you everyone 6 foot and taller with a pitching velocity of 80 to 84. It'll put it all in there. So now if you want to narrow your search, you can do that also by financial aid and or qualifier as well. Another cool feature is this is the favorites list. Let's say you have 2 or 3 players, you've identified them, you've watched their film, you've seen their transcripts, and now you want to lock them as a favorite. As a coach, you'll be able to click these right here, and then when you click on My Favorites, just those favorites will come up. It'll also say if you viewed them, your star ranking, and what other information you want to put into the system. Coach, this number up here is a live number of how many athletes are in the system as of today. There's 345. We've only been launched for basically a month in putting our athletes in, and with school just starting, this number will be increasing dramatically over the next few weeks. If you want to add another coach so he has access to the database, you'd put in their email address, password again, and then you'd give them those credentials, and then he can access, or your assistant coach can access this information as well. So you have multiple access points through your account. The rating status as a coach is as you look at a profile and you watch their highlights and you look at the transcripts and you say, hey, this is a player that I'd really like or not like, you can kind of rank them from 1 to 5, whatever your own school wants to have criteria for. If you wanted to be a 3-star, he'd be a 3-star, and then it will show up over here as a 3-star in your favorites. Going back to the main purpose of the site is as you hit this profile button here to see the athlete, you can see highlights, transcripts, all contact information, and all vital stats for that player, including the coach's telephone numbers and emails as well. This is a all-in-one inclusive site, Coach, to get every junior college athlete accessible to every school in the country so that they can be recruited. Coach, anytime you want to upgrade to the full version, you'll click here to the full version, and then you'll be able to invoice me, and we can do an instant email, an instant invoice, or you can pay with credit card, and that'll get you instant access to all the contact information. As you can see here, the trial account will get you a lot of information, everything but all the contact information, but as you acquire the full version, you'll be able to get access to the complete site. We also have the print function, where if you like 4 or 5 athletes and you want to show them to your coach or look at them on their own sheet, basically you click the little printer button here, print selected. You'll see they'll all populate up here with all of their information, comments, telephone numbers, all the information necessary for you to have them on paper as well. So Coach, this concludes our tutorial on your overview of what the university or college coach dashboard looks like and the functions of it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.